Using Studio 3T, we can create a new MongoDB collection from multiple SQL datasets. So first things first, open up Studio 3T and let's connect to MySQL. We'll click SQL Migration button from the global toolbar and then choose MySQL. This will be our source SQL server. Next, we're going to choose the target MongoDB database where we want to create our new collection called Customer Support. Now it's time to add and configure our SQL tables, or as they're called in Studio 3T, import units. Now the Mappings tab is where all the magic happens. We can define one-to-one and one-to-many relationships, and add, edit, and remove fields as we need, all before the migration job even takes place. The tab displays 3 views at once. The dataset view is this window in the top left here. Schema view is in the bottom left, and this is where we can see all the fields involved in our import. And the JSON preview on the right hand side. Now city is the common field between the customers and world databases which we can match on. So to create the one-to-one relationship, let's go to Schema view, right-click on the root database and choose Add One-to-One Relationship. We're going to define customers as the parent dataset and world.city as the child table whose fields address.city and name have a one-to-one relationship. Then we want to create a new nested object called location. Click OK, and we'll see immediately in our JSON preview that a new nested field called location has been added to our document. So far, we have only added our users' country information to their profiles. Now let's add their continents by adding another one-to-one relationship, this time between world.country and world.city. Let's go back to Schema view, right-click on root and choose Add One-to-One Relationship. Let's once again add the fields in another nested object, name it country and click OK. And there it is in our JSON preview. Now we have successfully added the country and continent data points to our collection, and we only have a few more steps left. First, let's organize the data into 7 collections. Using Studio 3T's Schema view, we can easily remove unnecessary fields by using the Remove button in the toolbar. Then let's rename these fields here. And lastly, let's move the fields city, country, and continent out of their nested objects to the parent level. This should create a duplicate field flag, and so we'll just rename the nested object, in this case to country-info, and drag country to the parent level. Finally, we're left with the 7 fields we want and 2 nested object fields we can easily delete. Before we run the entire migration, say we want to do this migration repeatedly over the next few months. Instead of setting up the tables again, I can save this migration as a task to be run repeatedly. We'll go to Save Task As and go to Schedule and then set it to run one Thursday every month. And then go back to the migration screen and begin the migration. And what do you know, we've now got a MongoDB collection with 7 fields in the Connection Manager. And we've scheduled this migration to run for the next few months, giving us more time to dive further into our data. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy querying.